Belak steps into the open.
Not you again.
No, you're dead.
I still got a hole in my chest because of you.
Yes, you killed me. But I told you, the children of the Gulthias tree would spread. The small ones have grown. And we've been at a loss on how to feed this tree to birth one of the nature of the original tree. You just need enough blood to feed the tree.
What up?
Alright, so sorry for the initial chaos. Life is sometimes chaotic, though, without a doubt.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Maps is
When is it?
started if you guys want to hop in.
Okie dokie.
Is it supposed to be a lovely, beautiful scene?
At first off, everything I paint is a lovely, a beautiful, a scene.
I mean, I'm used to opening up and seeing a map, not something this beautiful.
This is actually Dungeon Alchemist. One of the screenshots taken from a map. There is actually a map to this. I just wanted to, open up with a little bit something different.
I like it. I love it, honestly.
Dungeon Alchemist is a really fun program.
It does look really cool.
It looks super pretty.
It's actually, not to go too deep into it, but I made this map to explain where one of the other characters in the other group, how her ancestor came upon green dragon sorcery ancestry. Really fun episode.
Oh.
Very much
Weird.
worth the watch, in my opinion.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If I ever zone out today, I got on Reddit for the first time a couple months ago, and I kind of it's my version of TikTok with how distracting it is.
Alright, it looks like everything is recording properly. Discord gave me a problem there for a minute. Let's hop back in and kind of catch up on those 15 years.
Alrighty.
It has been 15 years since your encounter in the Sunless Citadel and the Gulthias tree. Since that time, I don't know what has happened to Solo. The group has separated, and I believe the main group here had decided to at least adventure together for a little bit. So, have you guys had any thought of what that might look like real quick?
I know about together, but I know what happens after we separate. I know that Darwin would stick by for a while, not understanding the teachings, and kind of start wandering off, coming back covered in more and more scars.
More and more scars.
Yep.
So Darwin has had a heroic, adventurous life since then.
Yeah. More of a vigilante life, let's put it that way.
So, in that vigilante life, there have been many things leading you away from and back to this group, I'm sure, at various points.
Yep. Darwin started a family. In true Darwin fashion, he talked his way out of a lot of situations, but this time it came back to bite him in the back, and now he's a single father who uses all of the money he gets to put his daughter through the perfect life.
And would your daughter have potentially met anyone else in the group?
I feel like maybe vaguely in a letter she was mentioned.
And who was that letter to?
Probably Baliana.
Okay, so let's switch to there. Baliana, do you have any idea what your adventures would have been?
So far, she's been staying with Kenna and learning any teachings she possibly can from her, even helping out wherever she can on the journey with her.
I just noticed one thing. I forgot to update Darwin's card. Give me half a second. So you stayed with Kenna the whole time?
Mm-hmm. After dropping off the fruit to her grandmother, Baliana went with Kenna for her train.
And let me say this about the fruit before you jump into any positives. The fruit never really turns into anything good. Just its nature is evil.
Oh no.
Well, think of it like this. The birth of the Gulthias tree is from the death of the vampire Gulthia, where a stake took root and through the vampire's energy birthed the tree, and that tree birthed the fruit with the energy from the decaying, the slain, the pinned vampire. So the tree, by its nature, is a difficult thing to wield. I hope that didn't ruin anything in the backstory.
No, it's probably make things worse. It's because Baliana doesn't know.
I don't think Kenna was ever actually really that concerned with the tree. I think Kenna was...
Darwin was just concerned about having people around him. So he gave up his fruit to Solo.
And I'm sure Solo had a wonderful time, because we left Solo with
The tree.
dragons, kobolds, and goblins. Oh my.
Oh my.
At least I gave him the severed head of Balsag.
Yes, that might placate a white dragon for a minute. So, adventures had certainly happened at some point. And Kenna, you didn't really care about the fruit to begin with, as you say. So what are those 15 years to Kenna?
Kenna was quite happy to find some students in Baliana and Darwin. That kind of first year after Sunless Citadel, she was almost in a mode where she was willing to stay put. The glory of the Sky Spear was in teaching Baliana and Darwin about the Sky Spear. But I don't know that it took the way that Kenna was hoping it would take. Neither of them seems as fervent as she is. And because of that, she went to wandering again. She looks for battles and adventures where she can, kind of do the best she can. At this point, strangely, my kind of mental image of Kenna, even if the dice do not bear it out, is Terminator 2 Sarah Connor. Terminator 1 Sarah Connor, oh look, I'm out here and I'm doing it and I'm trying my best, but I'm only level 3, and I'm more talk than anything else. And in Terminator 2, I am the cigar chomping, wraparound sunglass wearing badass who's, running over a robot with a car saying, "Get the hell away from my robot."
Actually, what's really interesting about that analogy? It's been a long time since I've seen Terminator, but Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, there's a connection of repeatedness, history repeating itself, right? That maybe in some altered form, that the path that they're headed on will still come to them. It's like no matter how hard, no matter how much you prepare, that inevitability is still barreling towards you. And that's
very much.
That's a very, I want you to keep that in mind.
Excellent.
And we have also, during your adventures, you have all come across a new adventurer. And I am going to do as I do, and you are not one of my players if I don't butcher your name at least 10 times in one session. Kaelsith?
Kaelsith, that is right.
I did it!
Yay! You get a cookie.
I love cookies, so I'm in. Who is Kaelsith, and how do you think that Kaelsith would have encountered this group or members of this group at some point?
Well, Kaelsith is a starting out... Well, he was starting out, but he's probably had some adventures under his belt, at this point. Probably between big jobs and adventures and dungeon delves. Probably did a bit of trailblazing, hearing that there was some kind of rumor of this Gulthias tree and this fruit that's supposed to cure any illness, that sort of thing. He figures, hey, he can probably track this thing down, make a quick buck off of it. And if any bad things get in his way, well, then he can burn them to a crisp and just call it a day.
And so, hopefully fire is powerful against wood. One never knows in this game.
One would think.
One would hope. One would certainly hope.
Really hope.
So, here is what happened to bring the party back together. There have been dreams that each one of you have been having that have been pulling. Faces, visions of the past. The memory of the tree is fresh again. Belak's face is ever at the corners. And through the various forces of this world, the group was compelled to come back together and head towards a point that these dreams pointed to. There is uncertainty about them. They do know, and this might help them decide to go do it, that there is the death of many heroes, the death of many people that are being pulled into this. And that same pull might be pulling you in, but if no one stops it, whatever this is from your past that you have certainly destroyed in the past, its rising will tear apart other people, and your deeds will be undone, your glory forfeit, and the start of your adventuring careers crumbled. So as the party gathers together, they venture through a spot in the woods where there is a circle of vines with a misty, shadowy essence in the middle. And the party will step through, and I will give you what you see. On the other side of this portal is a tree that you have seen before. At its back are several gallows. You can feel and even see the hint of the people that have hung there. And around the tree, other spots that have harnessed necks and dropped them for whatever these dead trees are. As there is one tree, there are also several others around it, certainly lesser trees. But your memory, your visions from that day, that tree is as dead and as fresh as it ever was. And with that, I'm going to change Darwin's name really quickly.
to his adventurer name.
So as you see this sight, how does the party react to this?
Darwin's immediately, unlike the past where he's been excited and jumping in constantly, he automatically pulls out a weapon off of his back and hides his face in this hood. The weapon off his back is a wooden carved replica of the Sky Spear. And the hood is part of a cloak made out of wood ents, I think. What are they called again?
The tree, the wood. There are wood ends. It's very.
No, that's the opposite of what I'm thinking of.
Those are good trees from Lord of the Rings.
That's not what the twig blights, and he's wearing the cloak of Balsag. But he is not saying a word. His eyes are looking across, surveying. He almost has like this animal look to him now underneath the hood. His eyes.
Out of curiosity, go ahead. His eyes.
His eyes are just scanning and making sure that everybody's safe.
How does Kenna react to seeing a replica of the Sky Spear with someone whom you have trained with, of course?
Oh, Kenna is exhilarated that he's still carrying it. She was very worried that in his wandering he would have given up on it. She knows that he struggled to understand the Sky Spear, and in reality, Kenna's not good at explaining it. Kenna is, in this one aspect, very much the fervent, cultish fundamentalist that you expect, religious whack job to be applicable to. She can't tell you much about the Sky Spear other than it's the Sky Spear and we have to bring glory to it. Why? How do you not see this? But the fact that, Darwin still carries an emblem of it is heartening. Kenna's going to make one of those little sounds like when you see a kid putting on a paper tie so that they look like their dad's going to be like, "Aww."
And Darwin, when he hears that, he kind of smirks, but like he's still trying to keep this serious look. So he kind of tries to glare at you, but he doesn't quite do it right.
Kale Sith.
Mm-hmm.
What's your reaction as a firebug to seeing these dead trees, this desolate place, these bones scattered around the perimeter?
Kaelsith would probably look around and take a deep breath, just inhaling the smell of the place and taking in all the death and decay, and just sort of sneer. This place needs to be cleansed. This has got to be the place you were talking about, right?
This place is nothing but death.
And really quick, Baliana, as a druid, what is your reaction to this? This is really the polar opposite of most groves that you would have ever encountered.
Her reaction is despair. She has never seen a grove like this before, this decimated, let alone void of almost all light within it. And she had her hand over her mouth. And ignore that.
But it's a death curse.
Shush.
Death curse.
It might aptly describe this place, as the death curse is a curse that pulls souls from the multiverse to Chult to form a new dead god. If you could imagine a natural plant-based soulmonger in which the souls of those plants and druids and other beings, them being pulled to this place, to this tree, to form something entirely unnatural. The death curse, I think, is an apt comparison. And as the party looks out, they notice a familiar figure step from the tree as Belak steps into the open.
Not you again.
No. You're dead.
I still got a hole in my chest because of you.
Dead. I know you're dead. We saw you die.
He says in words that you can plainly see as if he was standing next to you, "Yes, you killed me. But I told you, the children of the Gulthias tree would spread. If you thought killing me would do it, and then spreading it through other means. Well,
Other means what do you mean by that?
Where's Solo?
oh, as his name implies, he is quite solo. And he is not of our concern, you see. The small ones have grown, and we've been at a loss on how to feed this tree to birth one of the nature of the original tree.
When he hears the word feed, Meepo kind of just shows his teeth like a dog and growls, just like a little.
Attack the grove.
As you growl, Sir Bradford steps forward and looks out and says, "Memories, memories, memories."
You attack a grove.
And Darwin just looks at confused, worried. You can see in his eyes he is scared. And he just reaches his hand in his pocket and clutches something.
How did you summon us here?
Simple. You too are of the tree. All those years ago, you connected to it. You destroyed us. You brought yourselves into the history. All of the blights, all of the little twigs, all of the seeds you destroyed. Very simply, they each could have grown into their own tree. Each fruit bore within it its own tree, and those who transported it, even for a moment, are ever connected to it.
Darwin seems shocked and reaches for the clasp of his cloak, which is made out of a twig blight.
Aelios just slowly looks at him. Darwin?
And he has this, his eyes, you can tell, he is having, flashbacks of something.
So Sharwin steps out and says, as clear as any of them, as if they're right next to you, she says, "I think he's about to cast a spell again. Just like last time.
I prefer more hands-on approach now. And I don't hide behind my words."
Belak looks at you and he says, "You destroyed us. We are not but a figment of a memory of a seed. But we served. It wanted its revenge. And all of those connected, the villagers, all those to whom Solo spread the seeds, each one would eventually find their way here, and the gallows at our back. You don't need the vampire. You just need enough blood to feed the tree. We are servants to that tree, and we are the trees. Allow us to show you." And as he says that, they vanish.
What do you mean by that?
Three of the trees step forward. Let's roll initiative.
I think it's about time we burn this place to the ground.
I don't know who you are, but I agree.
I hate to say this, but we have to.
Remember, dear friends, there was greater danger from the servants of the tree than the tree itself.
Either way, it's all going down. And then he pulls out like a little picture of his pocket, and it's of his daughter. And he just looks at it for a second, his face dropping from being angry to like soft, like the Darwin you guys once knew. And then he hissed and put it away.
Yeah, the encounter thing, ignore that.
Kenna is going to notice the picture. Well, she'll notice what you're looking at, and she can make a guess. And she will be a little miffed. I hope she's safe. Poor child's never met her aunties.
She's at the finest school money can afford. Her name's Gemma. She turned 8 yesterday.
Well, let's give her a brighter future.
Let's give everybody a brighter future.
Bailion looks at, for the Sky Spirit.
Kenna is going to crack the butt of her spear on the ground for a moment. And you hear, it's stronger now, but you hear the thunder and hear the crackle of the lightning. And there's a little bit of flame that comes out of it too. For the Sky Spear and for glory! And she'll swing it around a little bit. By God, Darwin, I'm going to meet that child after this, you know. If we live,
we're gonna live.
If we live, I think, yeah, it's time.
I haven't known you all for very long, but gods take me if I'm gonna let you all die here now.
Yeah, stranger.
Same with you too, stranger.
Darwin, you are the first to go.
Darwin immediately runs on all fours as if a wild animal, his cloak bellowing in the wind. Let's see, this is about as far as he can get, isn't it?
You have certainly more movement than that.
How about now?
So each square is 5 feet. So consider the base of the portal as 1. Each start from the little fungus things here. It's probably the easiest point to start from.
Alright, I gotta check my movement speed. I'll be honest, this is the one part of the game I still don't fully understand. I understand everything else, it's just movement. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a sec. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then Darwin can now attack twice per action.
As is his level.
So with one arm, he attempts to throw the Sky Spear at the tree.
Alright, make an attack
And then,
roll.
Alright. 26.
That hits a tree.
And then immediately after, he pulls out his bow and shoots right next to the spear. So let's hope this also hits. It'd be really cool if it did. I don't think it did.
The longbow did not hit, but the Darwin's Sky Spear certainly did.
Now I have a question. For some reason, it has 2 different damages on it. It has a 1d6 and a 1d8. It's not enchanted or anything.
So typically, you can explain it if
Sorry,
you
go
want.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
So spears can be wielded one-handed or two-handed. They have the versatile property. It's 1d6 if you throw it, because you can't two-hand a throw. But the 1d8 is there.
All right, so let's see what the first sap instead of blood. Oh, that sucks.
It does hit.
But only for 2 points of damage.
It's damage. Never underestimate the power of 2 points.
All it takes is just 1 HP for someone to be up or down.
Okay, and let's see. And then, oh yeah. You guys remember a little ring Darwin stole and kind of hid from you guys?
Yeah.
I do.
Well, let's just say he proudly wears it now. And he may have got it enchanted with the jump property.
Ooh, nice.
So let's see.
Our lizard friend has hops.
10 movement. Oh, wait, hold up. You can...
I'm assuming it's the same as the jump spell.
You touch a willing creature, or blah, blah, blah. Set will. You touch a willing creature once on each of its turns until the spell ends. The creature can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement.
So you've already spent your movement.
Yeah, I was just like, uh-oh.
If you would like to retcon a little bit, we could move you back 10 feet and then forward 30. Would you like to touch yourself with the ring?
Anything, shit.
I think instead, he's just gonna go rage.
That sounds like a brown chicken, brown cow moment to me.
Alright, you begin to rage. You have spent your 2 attacks, so that should put you at the end of your turn.
Yeah, Darwin is much more... He does still have his spells and tricks up his sleeve and his silvery tongue, but he, after the death of his wife, kind of put it all behind him and is now just violent.
Baliana,
more animalistic.
Baliana, you're next. You have seen Meepo the hero, formerly known as Darwin.
Oh yeah, they don't know the name change yet.
In a very, very animalistic charge.
I look at our new companion. Well, probably we'll talk to you more later.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on it.
Until then, for the sky spirit! As she jumps.
And he just like
charge.
looks oddly. What is this sky spear they keep on talking about?
Oh, my friend, remember when we met in that tiny little bar in Casa Norto, and we got mildly hammered, and I tried to tell you about the giant lightning beam that crushes trees and hopes and dreams and kills things via me as its avatar? That's the Sky Spear.
That's an actual thing? I thought that was just drunken rabble.
I'm pretty sure it is half the time, but it works the other half.
I am not drunk that often.
Nope. As Baliana casts Ice Knife at this blight right here. Let's see if it hits.
Alright, the same one that Darwin just aimed at?
Yep, that's the one Darwin's aiming at. That's a 24 hit.
Oh, yes.
Darwin, look out! And
Darwin kind of just
14
ducks.
Alright, how much damage?
I believe it was 14, but I think the dice showed something else.
I'm assuming you have a modifier on it, is probably what it is that it's not showing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 14 damage. That will still do, even with a hit, that will do the dexterity saving throw. What is your save DC? It fails.
Saving DC is, where's 18?
Alright, it has vastly failed. And the damage, what level was that ice knife at, by the way?
That would be. That would be. Let me see.
I don't think the explosion damage scales, but I could be wrong.
That will be a level 4, dear sir. Break it down.
Alright, I don't think the explosion damage scales. No, it increases for cold damage, increases by 1d6 for every level. So if you're at level 4, we're going to add 3 onto it for 5d6 cold damage.
For Druid?
Ice Knife secondary effect. The saving throw to get out of the way. 2d6 cold damage at level 1. Increase the cold damage by 1d6 for each slot above first. You're using 3 above first, so we're going to add 3 to it, so roll 5d6.
Alright, you want me to roll 5d6?
Yes, and roll all ones.
No, 6s.
Come on, 6s.
Let's meet in the middle and do like 2.5s.
We'll see.
No, the minimum on a d6 is a 3.5. Remember, friends.
Only one.
That's good. That's good.
Woo!
So your ice knife slides into what looks like a mouth and explodes, and icy, frosty breath just breathes out for a second. Anything else, Beliana?
Nope. Actually, Sarah.
And Kenna. Kenna, sweet Kenna.
They really are, at the moment, too far away to hit really effectively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Glory to the Sky Spear!
Indeed. Indeed. We are going to Witch Bolt, the tree that is closest.
Right.
Ooh.
Make an attack roll. Kenna is back. We got Kenna, everybody.
Everybody, we got Kenna.
So, I mean,
Kenna's going to shake her arms a little bit and say, I'm just rusty after my spa treatment last month.
You get to go to a spa now?
Well, of
To be
course.
fair, I did kill an entire passel of ghosts that were haunting it.
By spa treatment, do you mean bar crawl?
Darwin
No,
just
I
seems
mean,
lost. Darwin doesn't even have a home at this
They
point.
polished my horns, and they gave me a very nice massage, and there were several delightful cabana boys who kept bringing me fruity drinks. And all that they required was I spend, 7 straight nights in the crypts beneath their spa, fighting for my very life against every manner of undead creature.
Is that why you sent me on that train mission in the woods?
I bet so. Send all the kids away so mommy can have her so mommy can have her alone time with all the bar wenches, right?
I did say to you that there were 2 missions, and that one of them involved going on a train, and the other one involved dank and dark spaces, which I know you don't like.
Wait.
Thinking dark spaces, I'm sure.
Darwin is just very confused. He's been living in the woods all this time. For the past 6 years, probably.
all right. Kalsith, what would you like to do?
Kalsith is going to hop down. Ooh, down here. And then let's see. Is there a way? No. Is there a way to? Okay, no. So I guess there's no ruler function on this that I see for measuring how far I go. So let's see.
I mean, there's a ruler, but it's third one from the bottom.
I see. Okay, so let's see. There's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Am I close enough to the boy? Yes! So Kaelsith is going to jump down, run up just behind Kinna, waving his hands in arcane passes as flame sort of like licks out from his fingertips as he starts intonating under his breath. Fire and light within me. Lashrael, clear my path! And he's going to shoot out a firebolt at the far tree blight over yonder.
The one on the other side of the map?
Yeah. This one over here.
Alright, go ahead.
Firebolt. Go! 14 to hit?
It does not. It's a very far shot, and it comes just short.
Damn you! Lashrael will have you for ash. Just you wait.
Okay, Kaelsith, anything else?
I don't think I have any other bonus actions. Do I have reaction? Nope. That is all for me, as he's just gonna, like, kind of scoff and look aside, and hopefully no one saw his spell go awry.
As
Darwin just kind of goes, "Nice job, Sparky."
in what seems to be a memory, a long distant memory of long forgotten bushes, the bones erupt as these little twig blights pop up, claws out.
Oh,
Bailiana? It's a twig blight, so 23 I'm assuming hits.
Oh.
Yep.
Please take 5 points of damage as its claws sink in.
Little shit!
And a second one pops up right next to it.
Look out, Curly!
And as it does,
the
as one twig blight guides another, like 2 friendly rats, and 18 claws into your leg.
Ow!
Take 3 points of slashing damage, and as you look down at it, it has those big puppy dog eyes.
The eyes.
Those eyes are not gonna fool me this time.
Alright, another one appears. This one heads to friend Darwin.
Darwin just looks at it, unamused, with like fire in his eyes.
It will miss you with a 9. And nobody fully sees it. But the vines from the portal step forward.
Where the hell are these things coming from?
Bailiana, it throws a vine at you to miss with a 13. And another one throws out. And it will stop there, and the same vine whips out at Kaelsith's back. 13, so I'm assuming that misses. I don't think you have a high
That
AC.
just misses.
So you feel this thing whip and the sound of a whip crack at your back. But it seems that there are more than just the trees to be afraid of.
Hey, what the hells? I'm gonna roast you to ashes.
And the tree closest to Meepo
Oh no!
Put
Meepo,
forward.
the hero.
steps.
Oh Lord, she coming.
How close does it come to me?
It stops there, and a branch curls back as if it's an arm. Misses with a 12, but it immediately goes back the other way.
Oh no! This is gonna hurt.
21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And as it hits you, you will take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's not too bad. Still worrying, but not too bad.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw. As the upper parts swing, a branch of the tree digs into the earth underneath, pulls out.
16.
It wraps around you, and it pulls you 10 feet closer.
Uh-oh.
So let's put you right in range of it. You are currently grappled.
Ruh-oh, Reggie.
So I'm still stuck with a 16?
The 16 does not meet its save DC. Alright, and the other trees begin to move. And this one gets extra movement for dashing. And it stops, and the other one also begins to close the gap.
I'd like to say this now. Meepo the hero was more prepared to fight something that was at least flesh.
Oh no!
The monsters have gone, which will put us at the top of the order with Darwin.
How can I break
Meepo,
free?
Bombus. If you want to escape, I forgot one thing. At the start of your turn, so you feel it squeeze, take 11 points of damage at the start of your turn. You can.
Okay, this might be a problem.
You can make an action to attempt to break its grapple. For you, I think it would be a strength athletics check now that you are grappled.
Athletics? Oh, athletics isn't that good.
Do you know who you're messing with? I am the vigilante known as Meepo the Hero. I have stalked the woods and killed more of your kind than you can imagine. And more flesh and blood than you ever will.
And then he tries to break free, and
You do.
23.
You take its vines and its roots and you rip them off of you. And in an almost mocking fashion, as you said, Meepo the Hero, this thing that looks like a mouth pretended to bob down at your head in remembrance of Meepo the Hero.
Oh, and that is not gonna sit well with Darwin. He immediately sees that.
So it takes a full action to break the grasp.
Let's see if we can have a little fun with bonus actions.
Alright, you're gonna bite it, aren't you?
I'm gonna bite it. The question is, a normal bite to do. I'm gonna use Hungry Jaws. A bonus action, you can make a special attack with your bite. If it hits, it deals normal damage and you gain 5 points temporary HP. You can use this 5 times per long rest. So let's go and see if it bites. A 16.
16 hits a tree.
And the damage is a 7.
Okay. 7 points of damage.
So I get 5 points of health back too.
If that is what it says, I would.
It says temporary HP.
So temporary HP isn't health per se. There's an extra thing for tip HP. So you'd mark 5 tip HP. Tip HP doesn't
I see
stack.
where it would be.
Right.
Okay.
So if you got other tip HP, you'd get more if it's above. It doesn't add on. You could replace it with a higher value if you get other tip HP in the future. All right, Meepo, you did bite a tree though.
Imagine that there's just he doesn't let go. He's just latched on like a dog.
All right.
He even steps it a little bit closer to do so.
All right, as you do, Baliana, you are under assault by little twigs and vines.
I am not doing this with you today. As she is up. Right? As she does. Does brutal strike over? Or is that? Wait. Never mind. I think that's only with a bow.
Brutal strike is a reckless attack. So if strength-based attack on your turn, you can swap out some options for it. Reckless attack will give you advantage on a roll against a monster. In return, they get advantage on you when they attack. This one allows you to swipe out some of the advantage for something else. You're welcome to close. Oh, you have little plates there for yourself. What would you like to do to those plates?
She takes her quarterstaff and swings it hard at them.
All right, twig blade, right?
Yep, at the twig blade in front of her. Does 4 do anything?
Did you roll a d20?
D10.
Does it? Are you rolling to normal attack or?
Apparently, there's just a normal attack to try and hit it.
It's still a normal attack, so you'd still roll a d20 to attack.
Alright, let me see about the d20. God damn it.
Did it take a d20 off your sheet?
Nope, I had to do that custom roll.
Oh. All right. I don't think there's any modifiers we're gonna put on that. Actually, you're +8, so that even the 4 is going to miss, even if we add modifiers to it.
Yeah.
You hit the ground though. You hit it brutally.
Hold still.
That's not how you mow the lawn.
Darwin just tried to talk me, so I was like, "What's going on back there?"
Shush! I know what I'm doing. As she uses her quarterstaff again for the blight. Yep, for the blight next to her. Right, this time she's just using a quarterstaff.
All right, yeah, just roll the regular quarterstaff with the +8.
Yeah. 10.
It's hard to hit puppy dog eyes. The 2 does not make it, even with an 8 modifier. Baliana, anything else?
I start to go into a rage.
Okay. I too would rage at these things.
And I end my turn.
I only rage at the dying of the light.
Well, I only rage against the machine.
I like that.
What is this?
Oh,
What is
sorry.
this? Hello?
To move the map,
Meteor strike on the map.
I'm like, did someone just cast meteor?
there's a giant circle, and then I go to move my screen to see it, and then I move the circle.
Oh god,
Whose circle was that?
that scared me.
Kenna, it is your turn.
Okay, perfect. Nobody touch my circle.
Okay, I promise I won't.
Oh, that's Kenna's circle. Okay. God, are you doing fireball?
No, better.
Uh-oh.
Nothing's better than fireball.
Although Kinna has not mellowed with age, Kinna has gotten harder, and she kind of bashes the butt of the spear on the ground, and it thunders a little, and it fires a little. And she kind of looks over at the trees, and she looks over the twig blights around Balion, and she's like, I remember the fucking plants. And she casts Circle of Death. I will need Constitution saving throws from all 3 tree blights.
Okay, so let's do the trees. You didn't get any of the twigs, though. Con saves?
Con saves, yes, please.
Okay. We have 24.
Yeah, that's a pass.
We have a 14. That's the one in the middle.
That's the fail.
Then the one approaching. Tell me how this spell works really quick.
Negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere from a point you choose within range. I'm choosing the old Gulthias tree behind them. Everything makes a Constitution saving throw that the circle touches, and they take 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Right.
It looks like lightning, but it's necrotic lightning.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Death lightning.
Sounds like a band.
It's like
38 points of damage.
The first one.
Half to 19 for the one that saved.
All right, and the other 2 failed. The one that saves, you can see half of his bark falling off.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see something here. As your energy ripples through the tree itself starts to move into motion.
That's right. You're not hiding from me, you bastard.
So your necrotic energy whips around it. He has a natural dodge out of the way, but it looks as if his branches are just easily flicking away other parts of it.
Good to know.
A new blight has entered the battle.
Darwin just kind of sees it out the corner of his eye.
A new challenger appears.
Uh-oh.
The one that wasn't meant to be in the fight yet. Hailsith.
Holy hells. Am I supposed to kill that big one too?
You hear a
They all
shriek.
die. Anything made of wood dies here. They piss me off.
Just leave mine to me. It's got my...
And you just can't understand. You just hear leave the one he's biting to him.
Okay, I think I got that.
Here too, but kill everything made of wood.
Alright, well,
Except
sorry,
Darwin's
lady.
peg leg. Don't kill Darwin's peg leg.
He doesn't have a peg leg.
No, I'm sorry, it's
I would
canon
like
now.
not to be killed.
Hailsith, what do you do?
Eladrin.
Like, alright, sorry, old lady, but this glory is going to Lashrael. And he moves his hands in arcane passes again, sort of tracing out a sigil in midair out of fire. And he will mutter under his breath and cast Scorching Ray. He'll cast it at the 2 unassailed twig blights and the Gulthias tree.
Okay.
He'll move up a bit here.
I do believe
First.
Scorching Ray requires attack rolls.
It do.
Okay, how many attack
Does it
rolls?
require 1 attack roll? Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. Okay.
What level are you casting it at?
I am casting it at 3rd, since a higher level only adds an additional ray. Which, can I attack the same target multiple times?
You can attack the
I
same
can.
target with all of them, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, okay.
But you
So
do
let's-
what you feel is best.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to cast it at 3rd level here. Maybe. Is it not casting? Why is it not casting? Because
you have to roll the attacks. Yes,
roll the attack.
Yeah,
okay,
roll
I just saw the cast
+9.
button, so
that should just mark a spell slot off on that level.
oh, that's what that's doing. Okay,
Just keep clicking it until you don't have any left, and we'll call it DM advantage.
DM, just like gonna take pot shots at all of them.
All right. Then.
Okay, so that is. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting back into D&D Beyond. I have not used it in a hot minute.
It's okay. Just if you click the +9, it will just roll the attacks. So just say which one is each ray going to. So first one, which one do you want to hit?
First one's a 16, so I'll go for I'm trying nope. I'm pinging. So this one maybe for the first.
Alright, let me
The left tree blight that's not
I'm going to name them as their damage is on the encounter thing. Just so you guys
okay.
A, B, and C.
Okay, so I'm attacking B, and then C, and then 2 for the Gulthias tree.
Alright, a 16 hits. You can roll all of them at once and then roll damage, or you can roll damage after each one. Your choice.
Okay, yeah, kind of probably make it easier for you. Just do the damage after the hit. Oh boy!
It's a scorching ray. But not
whole
really.
2 damage to B.
Okay.
And then for C, 23 to hit
That hits.
for 7 damage.
That is certainly better.
Yeah. And then the other 2 going to the Gulthias tree. That's a natural 1
It misses.
for a 10 total, so that one misses.
It evaporates in your hand.
And then a 21.
21 hits.
So to the Gulthias tree, a whole 3 damage.
And as it hits it, you notice that it just singes the branch and it flicks it away. You can see it's still singed and damaged, but it very easily flicked it away, like it hurt even less than it looked like.
Ah, damn it. It's a dead tree. How does that thing not... God.
And
It's also
Kaelsith, do you have
living.
anything else?
Anything else? I don't believe so. Nope, that is all for me. That is my turn.
Alright, Twig Blight against Baliana. Nat 20.
Yep.
Out of all the ones to get a nat 20, these are probably the best.
Right. Damage.
8 points of slashing damage. And it looks like the twigs are slashing in unison, like they really feel themselves as a part of a pact, per se.
You got a whole litter of puppies.
A second one is a 22 to hit. The twig blights are gonna just 5 points of slashing damage. And Vine Blights. He will heavily miss, and the Vine Blight, Kaelsith having moved, steps towards Kenna. And Kenna, it gets 10 feet from you, and a constricting vine whips out. For a 12 to hit, which will miss.
That will miss.
Oh, you have one twig blight that hasn't gone yet. After Meepo.
So it's my turn.
Nope, the twig blight is attacking you.
Ah.
And the tree blight is his ally, and he still misses. The tree blight will go.
Darwin has like this aura around him.
Yeah, let's see if the aura remains as this very hurt tree blight smacks out with its branch.
Oh, real quick after this attack here, GM, I forgot a feature that I had. I'm not sure if that'll matter.
Give me a minute and we'll see. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. My armor class has not changed at all.
17, you are raging, so anybody raging, please remember to cut in half the damage.
Right, so what's the damage?
So it will drop down to 8 as long as you're raging.
I'm raging.
And Baliana, same thing with you. There would only be half damage if you are raging.
So I got hit for 8 points.
Yes, it would be 8 points from the last one. 13, I believe, is a miss.
Yep.
Then I need you to make a strength saving throw again as the roots underneath erupt. And you're raging, so you should get advantage.
Alright, then... Hold on, can I redo that roll?
Just roll it one more time, and we'll see if we make it. Because I think raging gives you advantage on strength saving throws.
Yeah, 17 before the modifier.
So you managed to not get grappled by this thing this time. It is certainly not for lack of trying. And... Kaelseth.
Yes?
A tree...
What?
Actually,
No!
A tree approaches. He stops about 5 feet away from you.
Oh, hells.
And you see that branch that just missed... No, didn't miss. Branch that Meepo took on the back. A similar branch swings out at you for a very, very heavy miss.
Bring it on!
And
I
it twirls.
Dodge.
You dodge 14.
Oh, that'll just meet my AC, so it hits.
So, you will take 15. Real quick, what's the feature that you have?
I did remember that I have it's feat actually, elemental adept. So if the Gulthias tree had any resistance to fire, my elemental adept feat ignores that resistance for fire damage.
That is a decently nifty feat. And it's a good thing to remember.
Yes, my fire burns hotter than any other fire because it's the fire of Lashrael.
Alright.
Anyways, 15 damage. Oh,
You
I feel that morning.
go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Alright. Is this it? Strength saving throw. 16.
The root grapples your leg and tugs you closer. And he pulls you. He starts pulling you in towards his mouth. Go ahead and Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I have a question real quick. What does the inside of them look like?
So, have you ever played Breath of the Wild?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
And do you know when you enter the Lost Woods?
Oh, yep.
The trees, the mouth, those are these trees. And
Okay.
Kaelseth is about to be that treasure.
No!
Kaelseth, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex saving throw. I'm good at these.
We'll see.
18.
That saves, so you still kind of scrape against his teeth, and you take 5 points of damage. And
Definitely gonna feel that in the morning.
another tree.
All right, third tree comes over. His branches start flailing in the air, and the Gulthias tree, who is not supposed to be in the fight yet, you see shoot from the top of it little thorns at the one that hit it.
No!
Let me check range here. From the Gulthias tree, you are in long range, so that's a benefit.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I meant Kenna. Sorry, Kenna hit it. Kenna woke it up.
Oh,
Kenna woke it
okay.
up. Kenna very much woke it up.
That's very true. Yeah, Kenna did
I'm
wake
not
up.
hurt today. Just to be clear, Kenna knew exactly what she was doing.
No, Kenna didn't. Nat 20
Oh God,
for a 32.
32 to
Oh,
hit.
wait, I didn't roll with disadvantage. I'm going to roll one more time.
Disadvantage.
I'm going to roll one more time. Can't be 2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh God.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit, yes.
That is much better than the other option.
That's better than a nat 20. Yeah.
Take 23 points of damage as a volley of thorns crash down on you.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's horrible.
Ouchie.
All right, back to the top of our order. Darwin, you have a twig blight at your
so
butt
Darwin,
and a tree blight in your mouth.
He's not gonna quite let go just yet, but he takes his spear out of it and slashes the twig blight.
Okay,
So
an attack against the twig blight.
for this first one, yes. So with the spear, that would be one-handed. And does a 9 hit it?
How do you guys not hit twig blights? The twig blight is unhit.
It's small and nimble.
Well, now Darwin also does.
Fuckers.
Now Darwin doesn't have his spear again because he threw it technically.
no.
Oh no.
Bye, twig
So
blight.
Darwin just keeps losing his spear. Either way, he's going to use his mastery of his scimitars to just slash the tree twice.
Okay.
Because he's got the 2. And first one is a 19. Does a 19 hit?
That hits.
Second one is also a 19.
Also
Does a
hits.
19 hit?
It does. Roll damage
Oh.
twice.
All right, let's hope the damage is as good as those.
You guys are gonna die.
I'm starting to think so.
3 damage.
No.
Roll again.
Okay, this one's good. 8.
Okay.
And I still have my bonus action.
What would you like to bite?
I'm tempted. I'm tempted to bite the twig blight, but I feel like I know I don't have any statistical advantage, like actual stat-wise, but I feel like I have an advantage being attached to the tree. Plus, I could get more temporary hit points.
You're gonna bite the twig blight?
I'm gonna bite the tree.
Okay. Go ahead and bite the tree.
Alright. And it's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits a tree. Oh, you should be also adding rage damage to your attacks, by the way.
Oh, how do I do that?
There is a button to click. I'm not ultimately sure where. Let me just see what the damage is, and we'll tack that on. Go ahead. That's 7 damage for the Hungry Jaws.
Yep.
All right, you're like pulling back a mouthful of bark with each hit. Where's rage?
Gotta get that fiber.
I think this is the only way Darwin has probably gotten fiber in the past couple of years. I feel like he's just been eating small animals and people.
Oh, well, this will definitely clear you out.
All right, Darwin, do you have anything else?
I think that's all I can do. And Darwin still has a mouthful of bark, so he can't say anything clever. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Darwin, under features and traits, go down to rage and click uses. That will automatically add it on in D&D Beyond.
I already pressed uses.
Oh, then it might already be on there. Okay.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I pressed it once. I activated it.
All right, Baliana, blights abound.
Alright. Use Shillelagh on my quarterstaff. And prepare to hit the blight in front of me.
Alright, go ahead and hit the twig blight in front of you.
Nat 20.
That
Whoa!
definitely hits the twig blight.
She's new
Are you
Goblin.
okay, Baliana?
I'm doing fantastic!
Baliana, look, I'm fighting a tree.
Twig blight dies.
Alright, I have another action. Looking at the one in front of me, the other one next to me. She uses her quarterstaff. Let's see if they'll hit. Does a 24 hit?
24 hits a twig blight.
4!
Which is enough to kill a twig blight.
Yay!
Their pack
She's
tactics
doing
against you
it!
are no more.
She's doing it!
Yay,
She
stuff
looks
is
at-
actually dying and it's not us.
She looks at the vine blight and she glares at it. You want to be next? Because I can hit your acorns off with this thing. Okay.
You say that, a couple of vines flop in front of it and just kind of writhe, and it looks at you with these eyes, and you can see these big black voids with a little
You're not tricking
light
me.
just in them, and a little dot of light that looks out at you.
I don't think
Where
these
are
guys
you?
have realized that we've had 13 years to like know
That was 15.
what to do. 15 years.
I
Uh,
am
you are.
nothing with you today.
Unfortunately for Baliana, it takes 16 years to get over the charms of a vine blight.
Kenna, the walls are closing in. What would you like to do?
All right, so Kenna is going to move right here. In between
Betwixt the
these
two.
Betwixt the two, yeah, I have just enough movement to do that. And then I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance. That's fine. Oh, I gotta draw again, I guess. Can I? No. So, kind of an eerie green light. And again, for theme, it looks like lightning bolts because that's who Kenna is.
Okay.
Yeah. Pops up around the tree, and we need to wait until its turn. For that is an action. Can't do the bonus act. Do I have any other bonus actions? No. Nope, I don't. We're, oh, that's interesting. No, I'm not wasting spells. Nope. Kenna is done.
Yelsa. You are currently grappled. There is a root around your leg.
Okay, and it has me up against it, huh?
You are pressed against it. You have no current speed. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than the tree. And you can be drugged. should he want to drag you.
All right, you want to play hardball? Let's play hardball. And Kaelsith's eyes are going to light up. They're already like an unsettling bright red already, but it's gonna seem as if his eyes just like light on fire as he looks at this thing and just calls under his breath, "All right, flame of flash rail, light a fire inside me." And he's going to use a celestial revelation. And inner radiance will start shining around him. I shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10. And at the end of each of my turns, each creature within 10 feet of me takes 5 radiant damage.
All right, is that a stat 5 or do you want to roll for it?
That is a flat 5
Okay.
radiant damage.
So when they start their turn?
At the end of my turn. So that'll be, so that's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to sort of twirl my own spear in my hand and glance back at Kinna. All right, you've got a sky spear. Time to say hello to the flame spear. And he's just gonna jab it in this thing's mouth. And I will do that with my flame tongue spear.
Darwin, while this is happening, Darwin hears the line and he just rolls his eyes.
An 8 does not hit.
Oh no, can I use Favor of the Gods? Fail a saving throw, miss an attack roll, can roll 2d4 and possibly change the outcome. Hopefully, I don't know if 2d4 will help. Hopefully,
if it's a reaction, yeah, go ahead and use it. Yep. 2d4 and pray, I guess.
Yeah, 2d4. So adding 5, so
13.
I don't think that'll do 13.
That does not. I was about to tell you the average of 2d4 is 5.
No,
that does not hit.
No. So it'll just like chink across its bark. Then I guess. Like shit! I didn't have a good enough grasp. Hold on. That'll be my turn.
All right. So,
and the tree takes 5 radiant damage.
The damage is hereby marked. Baliana, the Vine Blight by you wants to hit. For a 15. I think that misses. The Twig Blight at Darwin's back bite. Claw specifically.
Darwin's just like, don't you even think about it.
Kenna, it's when they start their turn or when they end their turn?
Start of their turn.
And how far out does it stretch?
The circle. Do you guys see the circle, the red circle?
Yeah, the giant red circle.
Oh, it's on the blight. It's on the Gulthias blight. I thought you did it like...
Blight, yeah.
I thought you centered it on yourself.
No, it's centered on the Gulthias.
No, the big boy.
Okay.
Big boy.
Let's see. Biggie will miss Darwin. The tree, however... Darwin, an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oof.
Anything above a 14 hits me.
Rolled well. 19 points, round down to 9. And Kenna? It tries to smack you with its branch.
Oh
no.
For an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits.
take 18 points of damage. Make a Constitution saving throw. You maintain. DC 10 because it didn't hit you too hard.
Oh, that was the concentration save. Yes. Yep. Sorry, I thought there was an added effect there. However, in response to that damage, I am going to Misty Step.
All right.
Part of my Misty Stepping now is a dreadful step. I'd like Wisdom saving throws from both of those trees.
The wise trees.
Really hope that if the tree gets hurt or electrocuted, that I don't.
The one next to Darwin fails, and the other one will get a 14. I think that doesn't save. How much damage are you taking?
12 points of damage to each tree.
All right. The other tree, you can see just pieces and pieces falling off, but it's still up. And with Hannah gone, please make a strength saving throw, Meepo.
Oh no, 9.
You are grappled.
I had a plan and everything.
So it can't pull you in any closer except to its mouth.
I'm latched onto it.
Make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can avoid its mouth.
5.
Into the mouth you go.
Now it's just hollow on the inside, right? As long as I miss the teeth.
Well, the teeth close around you for 26 points of damage, round down to 13.
Okay, that's still not good, but I'm not gonna get hurt inside of him.
Well, you're half in him, kind of.
Oh no.
Alright, so our other tree blight friend will attempt to hit Kalesith. Kalesith, are you concentrating on any spells by chance? 13 points of damage. And okay, 27 to hit. For 17 more points of damage. The Gulthias tree will wave its arms in the air and stick its roots in the ground. It's doing something, but it can't quite be figured out what.
All right, at the start of its turn, it's going to need to make a con save. DC 18.
He fails.
And takes 24 points of... feel like this is... Oh, radiant damage.
That is a good damage type for it. Darwin.
Nice.
I want to break free.
When it got hit with necrotic energy earlier, did it look like it was less effective than it should have been?
It did.
Yeah. Oh well. Still happy with hitting it.
I have 2 questions.
3 answers.
If I were to intimidate, how many things could I intimidate at once?
What's the goal of the intimidation?
Just to scare him a bit.
Is it to scare him into releasing you?
Maybe, and to get the twig blight away.
Go ahead and rage, or not rage. Oh. Go ahead and intimidate.
Now let me go, or else I'll tear you apart from the inside.
25.
The tree lets go of you, and the twig just kind of steps back in fear.
and I can't attack because that was my action, wasn't it?
Because in this rare case, if you want to take an attack of opportunity against the Twig Blight, you go right ahead.
Yep, I would like to take the spear and just throw it straight through it if I can. Let's find out.
Roll an attack roll.
Let's see. Oh no. It's a 7.
That spear is no good. That spear was gifted by Kenna, wasn't it?
It kind of helped carve it.
Yeah.
I do not understand what you're accusing me of, sir.
It's not working. It's never worked for the past 15 years.
Okay.
Okay, but I get a second.
It's never worked.
Well,
Okay.
maybe it'll work maybe the next time when I get mine ready, it'll work.
You
Bailey,
will say what she's always said to you. It always works when nobody's watching.
Darwin is just like, yeah. He walks over to the tree blight and just bites it. Because he still has his bonus action.
all right, go bite the Tree Blight. Yeah,
Alright.
Tree
Let's
Blight. You
see.
said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, not the tree blight, the twig blight is what I meant.
Okay.
Just to get rid of it.
I honestly doubt it.
Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
What is wrong with these little guys?
Nope.
I can't hit it. It can't hit me. We're just at a standstill.
Okay. So
I forgot to mention for Sickening Radiance, sorry DM, but the Gulthias tree takes 1 level of exhaustion.
okay, I don't know if it's it doesn't have immunity to that, so it seems tired.
Aren't we all, tree? Aren't we all?
Darwin just try to kill the little guy, and it's not working.
All right, Bailiana, I believe you're next. What would you like to do?
All right. Her friends are in danger, and she sees Big Boy here has Darwin in its mouth.
Oh yeah, I'm still in its mouth. I don't know.
No, you're fine. You're
I don't
You're
know.
not well, you are kind of grappled by it. It's fine.
Okay, then I'll leave him
I'm
where
not sure I can get him do any damage to that without hurting Darwin.
Hey, if I get hurt a little bit, it depends on how much damage.
So instead, Ice Knife on the one grappling Gulthias.
Iron Ice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. That was a 24 hit.
Nice.
It does hit.
Alright. 14 damage, and I need you to roll a dex save.
All right. So, Kalesith, please also roll a dex save.
Not the ice.
No.
Not the ice. That's fine. I got the fire of Lush Rail.
I rolled the wrong one, but I'm keeping the nat one.
I got a 13.
So
Appreciated.
the 13 is not going to save against her DC. Go ahead and roll damage appropriate to the level that it was cast at.
Level 4.
So that will add 3d6, right? So 5d6 total.
Alright, let me do that. Let me do the 5d6s. Sorry. 16.
Oh, jeez.
Take 60.
Sorry.
It's very cold.
It's cold.
I guess the Sky Spear is a little bit too powerful today.
That's cool. It's fine.
Yeah, it's literally
Glory
cool.
to the Sky Spear.
And I look at the Vine Blight in front of me. And now for you. And she proceeds to take a swing at him.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
I do believe so.
And she, because 6 damage because she's holding it with both hands.
Okay. Anything else?
And that'll be it.
Right. Then we move on to Kenna. Sweet, powerful Kenna.
Oh, Kenna, my melee warlock who's not effective in melee.
Kick their ass, old lady.
Yeah, teach him a lesson.
All right, so I'm going to step up to this tree blight here, and we're going to try it. We're going to go with the Sky Spear, which looks infinitely more impressive than it was 15 years ago, is going to attack via Booming Blade. Does a 31 hit?
Right in its nose. Right in its craw.
Okay, so... Alright, so it's going to take... sorry, I gotta find a 2d8 here. Well, here's the spear damage. Bloody hell, Kenna. That's 8 radiant damage.
Okay, 8 radiant damage. This tree looks badly hurt.
It takes 5 thunder damage.
5 thunder damage.
It is pushed 10 feet away.
And as it does, it releases Kaelsith.
Woo! And it is enshrouded in the crackling blue energy of the Sky Spear. And if it moves before my next turn, it's going to take another 3d8.
Okay. It's a good hit.
But I am then going to use another charge of Misty Step to boot myself back into the middle here.
Okay, you are booped.
I'm going to take 1d10 temp HP when I do that, because that is also one of the things that it does. Let me just roll that d10. 9 temp HP. That works for me.
Not bad.
Not bad. And that will be it.
Kaelsith, this thing releases you. You are in pain, and everybody can see you are badly hurt. It would be hard to cover up that much pain. Although Icy Hot is an amazing thing.
Icy Hot.
Great. Everything else sucks, but your muscles feel great.
Icy Hot. All right.
Elsif is just not having a good time, is he?
No, I'm not. It's all right though.
Just
I feel like
everything.
Kaelsith is looking around saying, "Why the hell did I come with you guys? You never
What the hell did you all drag me into?
It's just a Tuesday.
It's true.
All right. Well, he is gonna. Let's see. What's the distance here? Let me measure a distance. Oh, that's a little bit more than 30 feet. Okay, well, fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Instead, Kaelsith, being the headstrong, like nothing's gonna beat me attitude that Kaelsith has, he's gonna step up to Tree Blight B. And he's gonna be like, "Oh no, we're not finished yet." And he's going to wield his spear in 2 hands, sort of spin it around in a wide arc, Alright, Lash Rail, don't let me down now. And he's going to invoke Lash Rail's name with this spear as a bonus action, using a command word to cause flames to engulf the damage-dealing part of the weapon. The flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40. While it's ablaze, it will deal 2d6 extra fire damage on a hit. And I'm going to attempt to attack this ding-dang old tree blight. And miss.
That does miss.
No! Cloud Trail, no!
Abandoned by one's deity.
I feel like anytime Darwin's around somebody, their deity is just like, nope.
No, Lashrael, how could you do this to me?
So, as you approach, you see blue crackling energy that's just radiating through it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a sky spear thing.
Sky spear is just ruining my groove here, old lady.
Sith, anything else?
Well, I use my bonus action and my action. I don't have 2 attacks. I'm not a melee fighter, even though I'm fighting melee, and I really shouldn't be. But hey, I wanted to show
close the gap on your own.
I wanted to do my cool spear stuff. No, that's all for me. Yeah, that's all for me.
All right, the blights will go. So. Let's start with the Vine Blights. Beliana towards you. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
So. It just rolled another d20. That's all I wanted to do. Take 5 points of damage, round down to 2. But you are currently grappled by it. The vine swings around you and it starts to pull. And the other vine blight will aim at Kenna.
What?
And miss with the 7. You hear the crack of a vine whip.
You're right.
Kenna, is it when it expends any movement speed?
It has to willingly move. But any movement if it uses any part of its move.
Does it knock it prone?
It is not knocked prone, no.
I'm trying. Okay.
I appreciate it, but I think Kate Sith has pinned it.
Yeah. Also, GM, since I moved up on Twig Tree Blight B, it's gonna take another 5 radiant damage from my aura.
Okay, it now looks like the worst tree.
Good.
All right. Darwin, does 17 hit?
Just a little bit.
As it does. Please take 9 damage.
And is that with the rage?
No, the rage will half it down to 4. And second attack roll 15 to hit.
Just by a point.
What armor do you have?
I don't have any. I'm a barbarian.
A barbarian specifically.
Yeah, he's a no armor barbarian.
I'm a barbarian. If I had an armor, it would lessen my armor thing, honestly, or slow me down way too much.
That's true.
12 points, rounded down to 6.
Okay, I'm at half health.
You should look to your right. So this thing crackling with radiant energy or sky spear energy doesn't need to move to hit Keiichi. That one misses though. And second attack will hit with a 28. And you will take 13 points of damage.
Oh, is this one hitting me?
That is against you, yes.
Oh, guys, I'm looking real bad. Kaelsith is like doubled over in pain, just like blood dripping from his lash wounds from this tree. Just like, you're not taking me down.
Darwin just looks over nonchalantly and just like, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's focus.
By the way, he's not looking fine at all.
Darwin just ignoring it, just like, yeah, let's keep going.
Kenna, there is a branch that cracks down on the ground next to you and misses, as the third tree is in melee range. And
That's fine.
16?
16 does hit me.
Alright. As it does, please take 20 damage and do a Constitution saving throw.
Well, there goes my temp HP. And I have the Warcaster feat, so I have advantage on
That's a good thing to
these
have.
saving throws. I don't need it.
It's very good, though. The Gulthias Blight moves
Needs to make a con save
at the start of his turn or at the end.
at the start.
Alright, that's good. Let's see if this thing can get any more hurt. 19.
That does save.
Alright.
So it will only take half of 22, and it does not take any more levels of exhaustion.
Alright, so it just wants to get out of this space.
Guys, the tree's moving.
Alright, and its roots go in the ground, and it extends to B, or I'm sorry, to A. It tears A apart, and the roots feed into its mouth. And it starts to tear apart and nourish itself on that tree blight.
Hey, that was mine.
Which is now gone. But the Gulthias tree does look slightly healthier. And to the top of the order, Darwin,
I feel like I was so close to killing it too.
you were very close to killing it, but you'd be happy he didn't get as much healing as he could have got in other
You still got a quick
situations.
blight.
They are the damnedest things, aren't they?
Yeah.
We can like hit big trees, but blights? Nah, those blights, man.
They're too
Okay.
itty bitty.
Darwin is just going to look at it and try to persuade it, and he's just like,
I can't hit you, and you can't hit me no matter how hard we try. Truce.
Do you want to use your action to influence it? Or do,
"Yep, I got a persuasion and intimidation bonus of 13. It should work."
I'll tell you. It is in the sight of Big Mama Tree. So
We'll try.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll that as a free action, and we'll see if you can get this little blight out of the way.
20 exact with the modifier.
It doesn't move, but it kind of leans back on its haunches. Take that for what you will. Go ahead and do your main actions now.
Darwin takes the Sky Spear replicant and throws it towards the. Probably should move a little bit closer. Boop. Throws it towards Tree C.
Alright, go ahead and try to hit Tracy.
Yeah, let's see if Tracy gets hit. 21,
That hits her.
and it was with one hand, so it's a D6. 3.
Alright, she takes a little bit more damage.
And then let's see, I moved 1, 10, 20,
30, and then he goes up to the vine blight and then stabs it twice with the scimitars. Just straight through the chest.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Don't think we don't know if it killed it yet. Does a 25 hit?
That hits.
Let's see, what else do we got? A 25.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
First stab does 7 damage. Second stab does 4.
Alright, so you literally cut the vines off this thing, and it collapses. You look over under the tree blight sea, and you see vines crushed underneath it as it didn't care that it was in its path.
Right. Gotcha, sis. And he just taps her on the shoulder and just, I think I have this much movement left.
That's fine.
So I may as well use it. Oh, I should have bite something.
You can bite Baliana. She's right there.
Don't even think about it.
Darwin's mouth is like watering. And he just shakes
You
his head
really
like,
want to start this?
No, sorry. Can I bite you?
This is just like old times.
I would prefer you did not.
Could somebody heal me then when they can?
Yeah.
I love how Kalesif is over here. I'm at exactly half health, and we just kind of left Kalesif. And I'm asking to
In
get
the middle
healed.
of a killer tree.
Out of all of you, Baliana looks nearly radiant. The rest of you are all bloodied and heavy breathing, I would imagine. Especially
Yup.
Kalesith over there.
Yep.
Kalesif,
Real rough.
Kalesif, how's it going?
Oh, it's just
Okay, good. That's good.
peachy over here.
Okay,
Darwin's
so
trying to be friendly, but for some reason he just is like, no, I don't want to.
Baliana,
like-
the blights are gone. Oh, the
Right.
little vine and
No.
twig blights are gone.
She runs over here to cast Healing Word on Kels. And I can do it. Yep. We'll get you out of there. Hang on. On 3rd level, 21 healing.
Hang on. 21 healing. Thank you.
Welcomes. As she looks for ways to attack the creature.
You got it, stick. Just poke it.
Well, I have another idea. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, swell. Hit me
Well-
again.
Okay. I need you and the GM to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Me personally or the tree blight?
The tree
Yeah.
blight.
No, the
Another one for
GM.
you personally. What do you think your con modifier is?
Not as much as it was when I was younger.
Okay, so it's a con save?
Yes.
Oh, I got this in the bag.
Tree blight rolls a 17.
I might not have this in the bag.
You and the tree blight die together, buried as one.
Frostbite.
13.
16 cold damage.
To both
Cool,
of them.
take away that damage you just did to me.
So the tree, you can see the ice form on it as it begins to quiver so near death.
Can you take it out?
Yeah. Lash rail willing.
Just give it a big old smacking. Or burn it or something.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Well, you're not turning it to Kindle. Ain't very good.
I don't know. It's an off day for me or something. Give me a break.
I think it's a bit of an off day for everyone. And I end my turn.
Alright, Kalesith? You had more health. Yeah, net wise, you had more health.
Yep, I do have a net positive of health than last time. Okay, Lashrael. I don't know what's going on with us today, but we gotta kill this thing. And he takes his staff, his spear in both hands. For the glory, and he looks back at Kinna. Of the flame spear! And just stabs it.
Kinna was gonna give you a thumbs up, and then gives it a thumbs down. Sky Spear, darling. Sky Spear. The Sky Spear can be fire, though. You can have a fiery Sky Spear.
You hit.
Flame spear!
Nice.
Very
nice.
20. For the glory of the flame spear! And he just both hands just runs this thing through its mouth.
If you don't kill it all.
For
10 damage?
For 10 damage plus...
No need. You jam this thing
7 fire damage.
You jam this thing in its mouth, and a streak of heavy fire just bursts through the top of it, and it stays for a second as the wood ignites it, and it falls to the ground.
And he just looks at this thing on fire and just heaves his spear over his head. And for the glory of Lashrael, let's kill these things!
You notice Belak's body on the ground.
It's like a Molly Python scream.
Kaelsith, anything else?
I'm gonna take this moment and I'm gonna where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna bonus action. Oh, where's healing word? Where's my bonus action word? I want a bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action healing word.
Belak's too dead for you to use healing word on him, but you can try.
No, I'm using healing word on myself.
Greedy.
So I'll heal for an additional 8 damage as just the golden light just suffuses my being, and a wind just sort of washes over me as some of my lesser wounds just sort of close and heal up just a little bit, not very much, but visibly.
All right, this twig
And that's my
blight.
turn.
This twig blight runs away and pretends to be a twig again.
No, you get back here. You're all gonna burn.
So, we have to have a funny conversation, DM.
A funny haha?
Maybe. So, I took Warcaster, which allows me to make opportunity attacks as as spells, right?
Okay. Do you want to attack the twig blight?
Yes, I do. But it wasn't really within melee with me, right?
The twig blight was far away. This is the twig blight.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But this is 30 feet from me.
If you want to cast a spell at the twig blight, you go right ahead.
All right. Now, I do want to be clear that I do think this works because Thorn Whip is a melee attack with a 30-foot range.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and put an attack at twig blight.
14.
Just enough to hit a twig blight.
Yes.
10 points of damage.
You wrap the vine around it full, and its little head draws tight as the rope draws taut, and then it snaps in two.
There is delicious irony in the twig blight dying to the thorn whip.
I still can't believe I couldn't hit that guy.
Those tiny little bastards are so hard to hit. I hate them all. We will kill all of... Well, I should have saved that for this guy.
Oh, 9 hills.
Actually,
hells.
Kaelsith, you see something different.
Oh.
You see she retakes Sharwin's form, and she reaches down and cradles Belak's neck and holds him for a minute. Almost as a last lover's embrace.
Does Darwin see this at all?
It is visible. They are obviously ghostly beings. That they still have like a bark skin to them. But her attention is on the body of Belak.
A question above table.
Yes.
Is it okay if after Darwin sees this, he's out of rage?
Out of rage. Where is Darwin? Oh, me.
Like
me-
rage. Like he's no longer raging.
Oh,
You do
when
know
you drop out of
that
rage.
you look to the north and you see a big tree start to close the gap. Do you want to? You can drop your rage if you want.
I think so. He almost drops at seeing this cute display that reminds him of the past, but then he sees the tree and he's like, nope, nope.
Boy.
Oh no, lady. You're not getting any sympathy from me. I'm gonna take out this fucking dead tree, and you're next.
Alright, it does have one level of exhaustion, so it will subtract 2 from whatever this roll is. A Thorn Valley smacks towards Kenna.
Uh-oh.
So a 25 to hit.
Sure. I'll let that by.
Oh no.
Oh,
13 points of thorn piercing damage.
Oh.
And we roll back to the top. Darwin.
Con save 15. I mean, con or 19. So, sickening
wait.
radiance is still up.
All
Oh,
right.
wait. Oh.
Everything has obviously moved out of it, though, just so you know.
Question.
I am aware of that, but I would also like to make it clear that I have the ability to push people around.
Oh,
Both
wait.
in game and out of game. I respect you very much for that.
This lady. Sharwin is within 10 feet of me, isn't she?
Sharwin is, if you would like to focus your attention on her.
No, because she ended turns within 10 feet of me. She takes 5 radiant damage from my aura.
All right, let's see if she notices.
Because she's inside the aura of my inner radiance. Each creature within 10 feet of you takes 5 radiant damage
All
at the
right.
end of each of your turns. So,
Okay.
okay.
Darwin, what would you like to do?
So, I have a question. Where's my spear right now?
Wherever you last left it.
I think it was in Sherwin.
We,
Or the tree that Sherwin was.
yeah, go get it.
I think it was how do I point? Like somewhere over here, I think that you threw it.
that way.
You probably, if you threw it at the twig blight, it would.
No, I didn't throw it at the twig blight. We had an understanding. I came over here. I think I threw it over. Where's the thing?
All right, let's say it's at Sharwin's feet. Would you like to go get it?
No. I just wanted to know. Actually, I think that's the only thing I could attack that doesn't kill me immediately.
Never
Yeah, I'll
assume.
go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to do that jumpy thing. Oh, but I would overshoot it, wouldn't I?
You can jump shorter than the 10 feet. I will warn you that if you don't plan to attack something, then you use your bonus rage to do something other than continue it, your rage will cease. You can continue it with a bonus action, or by attacking something, or by making something make a saving throw.
So I'm here. So it's 30.
I see you jump on Sharwin's neck and try to break her neck.
Darwin's gonna keep up and
get as close as possible. I think that's just about right. And just, for a moment, he stops, looks at her, and just like,
I'm sorry.
and then just goes with both of the scimitars and goes to chop off her head.
Okay, she's still a tree blade at heart.
Anakin style.
Ooh, go Anakin.
Alright, I gotta get to my actions. So first one, I can also attack a third time, I forgot.
I know it's a hot take, but I always liked you, Anakin.
That's cute.
Don't worry, Anakin's my favorite too.
So you could make...
Alright,
Yep, go ahead.
Don't be too nice to him.
does a
If you're too
14
nice
hit?
to Anakin, he goes to pieces.
It does not. She is still heavily bark-skinned.
Does a 17?
It does.
Okay, so one just smacks into the side of her and bounces off. The other one lodges into her neck and does 4 damage.
Ooh.
And Darwin has a spear now. So he picks up the spear and just goes to stab her in the heart with both hands.
Okay.
So
From the heart of hell I stabbeth thee.
a nat 20.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. And then a 10 damage for just stabbing her into the heart.
Oh.
Yes.
She looks a little bit more bloodied than she did a second ago, but her attention is off of Belak's body now.
Darwin, before he ends turn, he's just like,
I know how it feels. But we still gotta kill you.
Okay. Darwin, anything else?
nope, I think after he says that, yeah, he already used his bonus action to do the jumpy jump.
Baliana?
Alright. Time for take on this big thing.
If we can push it back into the green lightning, it will be very effective for us.
I'll try, but I can't make promises.
Just get rid of it.
Actions speak louder, anyways.
That's my plan. I wonder. Well, it works before. Actually, someone start to ice knife again towards our lovely giant tree blight. Oh, come on! It landed on a 12!
These dice are against us
I
tonight.
landed on a 12! But
So-
I rolled over on a 2.
It does not pierce. It will roll an 11 for the dex save, so go ahead and roll the secondary damage as it explodes out.
Okay, secondary damage. It's the 2d6s, right?
If it's at level 1, it's 2d6s. For every level
It
above first, it
was-
is an additional d6.
It was a level 3.
So it'll be 4d6 altogether.
Yep. $11.
Okay. It did hurt it. It fully took that cold damage.
Crap.
Kenneth.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to use my once a day Thunder Wave. I mean, I know its con is ridiculously high, but I can't quite reach melee yet. So, con save, please.
Con save.
Kind of want it to be like a
18.
Ah! Fudge!
It will take.
Everything okay?
It will
It still
take
takes
damage.
damage, right? It just doesn't get shoved.
It'll take
It
half
takes 3
damage.
points of damage and it doesn't get shoved.
Oh, is it just straight 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the thunder wave damage is 6. So
yeah, the thunder wave is only 2d8 because it's a feat spell, not a spell. Yeah, so it's only going to go at first level.
Okay.
What do I... No, I just cast a spell. I can't do the Misty Step. All right, that's it. That's good for me.
Okay, Kelsith.
Okay, Kalesith is gonna look at the Gulthias blight tree. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. And he's gonna say, well, it doesn't seem like we can get that thing into that storm of yours. But I think I've got one of my own brewing. And he's gonna just like sort of swirl his fingers in like a tornado fashion, like he's trying to make a tornado in his fingers, and he's just gonna see flame just twirling into existence, and he's going to flick it at the Gulthias Blight. And let's see, it's 10-foot radius. I need the Gulthias Blight to make a saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Our favorite tree friend rolls a 19.
19, huh? Okay. Well, he's gonna... Fine. He'll take half damage? Yeah, half damage from this, but I'm gonna be using Firestorm. So he's gonna take... Or no, not Firestorm. That's not the right one. Flame Strike, that's what it is. My apologies. Flame Strike. So he's going to take 5d6 fire damage and 5d6 radiant damage halved. So fire damage, 18 divided by 2 is 9. And then 12 divided by 2 is 6 radiant damage.
Okay. And anything else?
Sorry, DM. Shit. Never mind. We can't retcon that. We've already done stuff.
How far back do you want to retcon?
So did we remember to subtract 2 from that con check for the exhaustion?
I did not.
It's okay. We've gone on.
Oh.
I just
just for the con check for resisting my spell?
No.
for resisting Thunder Wave.
Or Thunder Wave. Yeah. Okay.
Let's retcon it. It might be the difference in the long run.
Okay.
Now, if the measuring that I've done over the last 10 minutes is correct, it moving 10 feet it's right up to the edge of Sickening Radiance.
Yeah, it's right at the edge, I think.
Should put it in contact with the red circle. But it is a very fine thing.
Let's just put it slight overlap.
All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I should have remembered.
Let's color him red just so we remember.
Okay. And I'll move my Flame Strike right there on top of it. And let me just make sure, is this thing perpetual? If I remember, or is it just a one thing? Flame Strike, vertical column of brilliant fire roars from above, 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Nope, it's just an instantaneous thing. So, okay, so I don't need that. It's just a one-time thing. But I would like to... bonus action healing word. Because I'm looking and feeling real rough right now. Let's see. So I'll heal up another 10, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, so here is what we're going to do.
Guys, we might actually survive this.
I think just barely, maybe. Knock on
Alright, so at the start of
stab wood.
at the start of the Gulthias play turn, it has to do a con save, right?
It does, yes.
Which it will fail.
Sweet.
Okay, so
It's going to take 20 damage and another level of exhaustion.
alright. So here is how we're gonna play this. First, Sharwin is no longer out of the fight. As she transformed back 5 points of damage.
Yep, 5 points of damage. Yep, sorry.
Alright. So her action transfers for her back. The Gulthias tree steps out.
No!
And its movement, it looks like its movement is severely hindered.
Bad Gulthias tree. No biscuit.
And so now Anna, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. It mad.
Uh-oh.
You better save this. Save this, Kenna. You better save.
17.
It wraps its root around you, and something you saw it do the other trees. And it holds tight as you feel necrotic energy surge through you. Take 18 points of damage. You are grappled. You see your energy feed into it. And I need you to decrease your hit point maximum by 18 points. And I think this is a good point to call it for this week. And next week we can join back and see if we have an additional player.
Soul comes back.
Yeah, no!
Darwin is going through things right now. It just by the looks of it, seeing a lovely couple, one of them dead, something mimicking.
They tried to kill us. They're still trying to kill us.
Darwin's
trying
used
to fucking kill us. Of course, it's gonna try to fucking.
Darwin's used to that part at this point. It's just all the memories of his past. Because a thing the older Darwin does is everything he does is to honor people he has gotten killed.
Oh, did that make Kenna go unconscious?
No. Sorry, when I put the 18 damage in, I'm at 11 HP.
Okay.
I do, before we go, as a reaction to the damage, I am going to Misty Step out of the grapple.
That could be wise.
I do have to take the damage to do it, unfortunately. But I'm poofing out of there, and I need a DC 18 Wisdom save from the tree.
Oh.
It fails.
It will take 6 points of psychic damage as I disappear from its arms. And I will end up here.
All right. So just to give you all a look of the land, everybody's bloodied except Beliana. She's radiant.
Ooh.
I think Darwin's main problem is like he stopped using his spells for the most part and started relying on his bronze. Because you have to remember, everything Darwin's done up to this point has gotten basically everybody he's known killed, except for you two. Hopefully Solo's alive. We don't know.
We
his daughter.
We might find out next week. It's actually my hope.
Yeah.
But he got Meepo killed. Oh, hold on. He got Meepo killed.
Bless you.
He started respecting Balsag in the fight. He got killed.
Oh.
And now Kenna.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I will admit to I do feel a bit of pain being the only person with some higher level spells here.
I've got high-ish level spells.
I don't know how helpful my spells will be. Let's see, my high level spells, because I do have a couple, just not too. They go up to 3. I got Bane, Burning Hands. Oh, that could be useful. Color Spray, Cure Wounds. That could be useful. Dark Vision, Distort Value, Heat Metal, Heroism, and Hold Person. I think only Burning Hands and Cure Wounds, and maybe Color Spray. I love Color Spray.
Yeah.
Color Spray is a fantastic spell.
It is.
I love that spray.
I mean, yeah, I used my 1/7 level spell against this flippin' Gulthias blight, so I'm like, we need to take this thing down.
Unfortunately, my spells only go up to level 3.
Oh. Well, you are a half caster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kenna and we're full casters, baby. We're just playing like
I still don't know how in leveling up my modifier for intimidation and persuasion are both plus 13. Like that just blows my mind.
Probably your proficiency plus your, I think, depending on
I'm proficient in both of them.
Yeah, and depending on what kind of bard you are.
Trades, you're good as a bard.
I think I'm a bard of lore. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you have Jack of all trades as a bard, which doubles your.
That does sound familiar. Yes.
Yeah.
You're very persuasive and/or intimidating.
It would be really cool to see like Darwin return for another one shot, and it's not a combat one shot. It's just like one that you have to talk through. And Darwin's just like, get out of my way.
I will say this: I didn't expect the Gulthias brug to be entered in that quickly, but there he is.
And isn't he beautiful? Look at that design.
He is very pretty.
I would feel bad if any of us actually die, but I knew that goddamn tree was there, and I wanted to hit all of them with a big spell.
The other
Do you know
thing
what would be dark? If we all died, because I know exactly what would happen to.
Oh no! Is Solo in that tree? Is that tree Solo?
It depends if he joins us. It depends if he joins us next week or not.
I'll say this though: if we all die,
I'll feel bad about burning that thing to cinders.
if we all die, we also doom my daughter to death. Because I feel like Darwin would use all of his corpse that he used to carry around to make like jewelry for his daughter or something.
Oh.
So not only our lives are on the line, but an 8-year-old little girl.
No pressure.
Challenge accepted.
No, you don't know.
Guys, this has been an absolute pleasure. I look forward to next week.
Yeah,
I can't wait, but I really have to go to the bathroom, so.
Yeah, thank you all for having me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, GM.
Bye.
Welcome back. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Good night. Bye.